Hi, this is James Ardito, and I wanted to make a quick video on my formula for following up with brides by email. Now, email is a great way to follow up with brides and is very effective if done properly. Now, in our community of Connecticut wedding pros, I see a lot of pros using emails to follow up with brides from a bridal show. Now, here's the problem that I see. Most wedding pros are great at what they do. They're great at their skill set, great at being a DJ, a great limo company, a great photographer. Now, when it comes to marketing and doing emails properly, well, I hate to say it, many of the emails that I see coming in from wedding professionals, well, quite frankly, they suck. Yeah, I said it. So let's go over some of the techniques that I've used in my wedding businesses, and I've been very successful with email marketing to brides. For example, our last bridal show that we did at Fantasia in March drew 202 brides. The show sold out. As a matter of fact, we had to stop pre-registrations for the brides. Now, email wasn't the only thing we used. We used direct mail, and we used text messages, and we had phone, and we had internet marketing, and we had every way imaginable that you could bring brides in. But we were also very effective with our email marketing to reach the brides from the show. So I'm going to share with you some of the techniques that we've used, and I'm going to show you how we actually follow up with the brides from the show in one of my other businesses called My Perfect Favors. And I'm going to show you some examples that we've done for our coaching clients on how to follow up with brides. First, let's go over some things not to do when you send out an email to brides. Here's some actual emails that we got in from show vendors of what not to do. Here you see right up on top are 4 email attachments. Well, the problem with attachments is most people see an attachment from an unknown person, they don't open it, so it's just going to waste. Also, there's no personalization here. It's bold blue on a brown text. It's very hard to read. Here's another one that we got in, and as you see, the text is spread all the way across the page. There's no personalization, no telling the bride what to do next. No offer in there either. Here's a third one that we've gotten in, and again it says, as you see right here, Dear Bridal Show Attendees. Well, having an email that says Dear Bridal Show Attendees, all that rapport you're built up face to face, you're basically losing it right here. So let's go over what to do. I'm going to share with you what I do in my other business called My Perfect Favors when we do a show, and I'm going to share with you the techniques that we use to market to brides, to bring brides into the show, and how we follow up with brides after a show. These are proven techniques that we used over and over to guarantee phenomenal results. First of all, you want to send an email sequence, which is a group of emails. Not just one email like a lot of people send and expect results. You have to send a series of emails with your own personality in there, and not just direct sales emails each time, with a sequence building up some credibility on your end. So what you first want to use is a professional email company. Not send them out individually from your Outlook account. Next of all, you want to make it personalized by using the bride's name in there with a professional email merge. And next, you want to establish yourself as the expert in your field. So whether you're a DJ, you want to establish yourself as the expert at DJ. And then you want to also, in your series of emails, give something back to the bride. That first week alone, you're going to send out 4 different emails, not the same email to each time, but you're going to send out 4 unique emails, and I'm going to show you the examples coming up. Next week, you're going to do 2 emails, and then 1 per week after that. So let's break it down even more. Here's an actual email that I sent out for my other business called My Perfect Favors, and this was sent out on a Monday after a Sunday bridal show. Rather than most companies start off with a sales, hey, buy my stuff type of email, what I sent out, and was very effective, the first email that went out on a Monday, it says right here, hey, quick question for you. Did you get your wedding favors yet? Following up with, would you like to know everything about wedding favors? I just posted on the blog a free 14-page report for brides so you can get all of the inside scoop on your wedding favors. Here's the link. Visit here to get your free report. So rather than a, hey, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, we made up a 14-page free report for brides that went over everything you basically want to know about wedding favors. It went over popular bridal favor traditions. It went over insider tips for selecting your wedding favors. So what it did, rather while other people were just saying, hey, buy my stuff to a generic type of email, we were giving something back to the bride. A full 14-page report that establishes us as the experts. So we suggest your first email, give something back. Give a free report. Next email, I'm going to show you one that we used for one of our clients, Fantasia, and this was their second email that we sent out for them. And this was more of a, hey, visit the site type of email. It starts off, have you booked your wedding venue yet? Well, one of the most trusted locations is Fantasia in North Haven, and it has a link going back to the site, and we have an offer in there, a free wedding upgrade. And then we have an expiration dates fill up quickly, and we're telling the bride what to do. Visit here to visit the site and check out the video. So what we're doing in this second email is telling the bride to go visit the site, and we're also making our offer in the second email. Now notice the first two emails, they're sent from a professional email program. They're HTML emails, but they look like text emails. Because what we want to do is we met the bride face to face, so we want to make it personable to the bride. Like we are writing to the bride on a one-to-one basis. And we're speaking to her personally. We're not saying, hey, dear bride. We're not talking about, hey, brides. We're speaking to that one person. Here we use the example of Samantha. So first email was given back. Second email, we make our offer. Email number 3. And here we are stepping back just a little bit and making friends again. So the third email is a different type of offer, is that we're sending it to our Facebook page. And again, what that does, it establishes credibility, and we're making friends with the bride. So email number 3 says, are you on Facebook? If so, I'd love to share some cool wedding planning resources we just put up on our Facebook page. And we're telling her what to do. Visit our Facebook page here. And as a way of saying thank you to all our new fan page brides, we're giving some cool wedding resources. We're giving away Wedding Savings Revealed, a neat resource to help you save on your wedding. So again, we're saying head on over to the Facebook page now and grab your free ebook. This was one we made up that we made for the ballroom at Cortland Colonial. So this was email number 3 in our sequence. And again, we're making friends. Now we go to Thursday's email, and here we're going to show you one that we did for Zaccarello's Formal Wear. So the first 3 were basic text type of emails. Now, day 4, we're going into a completely different venue, where we're showing a full HTML, fancy dancy text email with photos and links. And here's some of the examples. As you see, we have the email merge, the first name. Then we have some simple paragraphs, short and easy to read. We're telling the bride what to do, get a quote or more information. And as we scroll down the email, as you see down here is our offer, a complimentary tuxedo rental with an expiration date on there. And some email services you can use for this type of service. You want to set up an autoresponder. And with an autoresponder, you can basically set up your email. You write the 4 emails, and then each time you do a bridal show, you can upload your list and it will automatically send your 4 emails for you. So all you have to do is basically write the first week's worth of emails, write them one time and one time only. Now you could always change them obviously, but once you write those emails the first time, you can set up an autoresponder sequence where each show you do, you just upload your leads and it's set to send them out on an autoresponder basis. And what I mean by that is the first email was sent out the first day after we put the email up. Then the day 2 goes out 24 hours after. Email 3 goes out on the 3rd day. Email 4 goes on the 4th day. And you can also set it up into an infinite time of dates. Some of the companies that we recommend and use, we use each of these 3 companies. You might have seen emails from us from Constant Contact. We started with that company 7 years ago, so we still have an account with them. A new service we're using is iContact, and I like that because the text emails we send out from iContact look really nice, and on top of that, it's really easy to use the autoresponder sequence. And another company we're using now is called SendPepper, and what's great about SendPepper is that you can actually now send emails, and from the same account you can send a direct mail to the bride. So it takes care of your direct mail and email. So if you do a bridal show or get a lead in, you can have it set up to send an email out and a direct mail piece. So these are some easy techniques that you can use. So that's the email portion of how to follow up a bridal show and establish yourself as the authority in your wedding category. This has been James Ardito for Bridal Traffic Blueprint. If you like this training or have a question, please leave a comment below. Talk soon.